Hi, welcome to the Modern Renaissance Man Show. My name is Ben Copeland. I'm the Modern Renaissance Man. We join you each and every other Friday night on this public access station or whatever station you happen to be watching. If we can get on another, we will do that too. Anyway, this is a show about entrepreneurs and Renaissance people, diversity. We have a little bit of hopefully some humor that you'll laugh at. And if not, we blame George. It's George Bush's fault. Our theme going on we'll probably just try to drag it on out maybe to the rest of 2006 is blame George when something's going wrong in your life. And as we talked about in our last show, don't blame Dick Cheney because he really doesn't care. One of the things I've been watching like these, since we had the killer hurricanes down in New Orleans and the Gulf Coast there, the Weather Channel has changed. It is no longer the Weather Channel. Now it's the Weather Show. Have you been picking up on that, guys? They have a set, and they sit down and talk, and they discuss things besides the weather and the weather also. The thing I find really interesting is if you notice all the women sort of dress alike, exactly alike. They all have their perky little sweaters and their little top, and they're all identical. Even their hair is almost like. Come on, people, get creative. If you're going to do a weather show, let's make an impact. Be a storm. Let's have a good weather show. I think I got thinking of the other day that I think would be a cool thing to do is let's change when we do the spring daylight saving time switch. It's always at 2 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning. What a ridiculous time to do it anyway. It's not like you're going to get up and change your clocks. So you always have to do it for bed. This is what I propose. Let's change the spring daylight saving time to 4 p.m. on Friday afternoons. Then, guess what? At 4 p.m., you turn your watch forward, and you get to go home an hour early. Hey, let's do that. Write your congressmen, your senators. Don't write George. Or don't write Dick. He won't care. Tell George it's his fault. We want to change the daylight savings time, and we're going to do it on Fridays at 4 p.m. going forward with this year. The other thing I thought of is, there used to be a statement out there that said, real men don't eat quiche. As a Renaissance man, I sew my clothes, I work on my car, I build decks, I build computers, talk politics, here I have a TV show. Real men, not only do they eat quiche, a real man can cook quiche. So if you're a real man, get your cookbook out and cook some quiche, all right? The other thing I got thinking of is that in this season of political correctness these days, we talk about you can't say Merry Christmas sometimes. Everybody's supposed to say Happy Holidays because of other holidays that are going on, even though they're not publicized as much. But I've noticed there's a big thing of being politically correct and not saying Merry Christmas, I guess because of there's other than Christians around. Where are the other holiday songs on the radio, though? All winter long I heard Christmas songs. Where was the Hanukkah songs? Where was the Kwanzaa songs? Kwanzaa. It's Kwanzaa. Where's the Kwanzaa songs? If we're going to have the holidays, let's have some music too. Put them on the air. Start to sing Merry Christmas and some other holiday if you don't know the song. Let's have some other holiday songs and then we can all share them equally and not just be politically correct in what we say. And speaking of politically correct or incorrect, as you may want to perceive, it's time for what I call the little serious side of the show, and that's when I get on my soapbox. Tonight I have an issue that greatly disturbs me because it's very personal for me. There's an organization in Charlotte that came about a few years back. It's called the Levine Museum of the New South. I debated on going to this museum because of wondering how the picture would be painted. Plus, I didn't really like the term New South, but I decided to go. My little girl liked it. She had gone with her school, so I went to this museum, walked around it, studied what they had to say. I was very impressed. Excellent exhibits. They're missing big pieces of the story, particularly in the 70s. The things that disturbed me is that while it shows the oppression of black Americans throughout a long part of the Southern history, at the end of the exhibit, when it starts coming current history into the 70s, it did talk about how a lot of young white people, white Americans, were abused racially also. I grew up in Charlotte when busing and forced desegregation occurred. There was a lot of racial violence. I was one of the people that suffered from getting jumped on. Multiple people would jump on me. I knew lots of other people that suffered the same consequences. The Levine Museum doesn't mention any of those issues. They're missing a piece of the picture. And I'm not to take away from the fact that there was not civil rights issues that needed to be addressed for black Americans. But let's paint the rest of the picture. There were some ugly things done to white Americans because of all the hatred between the two. The Levine Museum, if you're really going to represent the New South, represent the whole picture. I've got one more thing for you, Levine Museum. And this is one of the reasons it's even more personal. My father happened to be the first white police officer in the state of North Carolina required to ride with a black police officer in the state of North Carolina. The first two. My father, Frank Copeland, the white police officer, and the black police officer was Melvin Gaines. They've been in newspaper articles. Why aren't they in the museum? These two men suffered greatly from their peers. The white men would bash the white police officer, and the black men would bash the black police officer, telling each one you couldn't trust each other and giving them grief. Why don't you quit? Well, both of those men had families trying to raise children. Where are they at, Levine Museum? You're missing a piece of history. If you're going to present history, present the whole history and not just what floats your boat. And that's the way I feel. And with that, all I do is turn it over back towards the lighter side of the show with some music from my musical co-host, Trip Rogers, and my musical co-host, Jeff Chester.
Thank you, Ben. This is one of our own songs. It's about our experiences with the music industry. Well, it says here that you write songs and play guitar. Your friends all say you've got the makings of a star. Well, I have listened to the demo that you sent, and it's missing one ingredient. Where's the hook? We can't sell you if you will not dumb it down. Where's the hook? Your neck is too red and your nose could be more brown. Where's the hook? We're going broke just fine without you. So where's the hook? The college stations thought your CD was okay, but I've got 2 kids with tuition I must pay. So it is not my job to patronize the arts. I'm just pushing mediocrity up the charts. Where's the hook? We can't sell you if you will not dumb it down. Where's the hook? Your neck is too red and your nose could be more brown. Where's the hook? We're going broke just fine without you. So where's the hook? You know you're a little too old, and you know you're a little too fat, and all that lead guitar It really isn't where it's at. So where's the hook? Where's the hook? Where's the hook? Where's the hook? Well, you can play, and I guess that you can write, but those are not the weapons needed in this fight. So I am sorry, but we're gonna have to pass, 'cause 8th grade girls would not dig your attitude. Where's the hook? We can't sell you if you will not dumb it down. Where's the hook? Your neck is too red and your nose could be more brown. Where's the hook? We're going broke just fine without you. Where's the hook? Where's the hook? Where's the hook?
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Excellent tunes. Trip, Jeff, thank you very much. They're going to be joining me this evening, and we're going to see what rolls out on some conversation. So they can come on over here and have a seat. And plus, get Jeff closer so I can bring out a film. Now, you're going to know this film.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no doubt. But this, to me, is a classic film that a lot of people like. Actually, I've seen it in the library since, but I have a very old copy.
Yeah.
On the original distributed format. Can we get this, Dan?
I have one word. Classic.
It is a classic.
Runner!
Logan's Run. If you have not seen Logan's Run, you should see it. It's basically a movie that you don't want to turn 30 years old in.
That's right. No, you do not.
They fry you.
That's right.
It's an old science fiction movie, and to give you the idea, I mean, you know, this sort of dates itself. This is copyright 76, but that seems sort of new. Maybe it was.
It was 76.
Okay.
I saw that in the theaters.
I don't know. Michael York was in it. Michael York's
11
cool.
years old. I had to sneak
Logan's
in.
Run. It's an interesting film. Yeah.
It was so cool.
Oh yeah, well it really was.
I mean, at the time, what could be better? A society run by young
Now, I can tell you another
people
one's
where
just
you
almost
gotta
just
die
sort
when
of strange
you're
with Soylent Green. Did you see Soylent Green?
Yeah, Soylent
yes,
Green.
that was
Soylent Green is people.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
New improved Soylent Red.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the movie. Oh, we got to do the host cam. Oh, here we go. So everybody watches the host cam. We'll focus right on the camera. Hey, there we go. Yeah. There's Eve. Those that you don't know, that's Eve Evans, who has Eve's Orbit. That's a great show to watch here on Public Access TV if you get a chance. We got a little audience out there, might be able to see, and there's the cameras, and Dean's still hanging in here. I didn't run him off from when he had done the show with us last time. I hear the director, sounds like he wants back on TV, because after I gave him grief, I picked him on him by his computer in the last episode. I think everybody else has run away. The best girl was fried. She was we wore her out, so she had to leave. So the green room manager happens to be my wife. Took her home.
We're still here.
Yeah, I know. I miss your legs, bud.
Hey, you know, Trip.
You're not the same.
Trip and I pulled the total codependent thing tonight, and he didn't wear his kilt. I'm not wearing my kilt.
I did not have time. I thought of it this morning, too late, because I was going to slip one on during the song here and blow you away with it.
Look great.
Well, let's see. Maybe another time in the future. Email me. I have not received an email. One of these days, I'm going to get some email. I'm probably going to get killed, spammed email. Email me if you like the show, don't like the show. If you're interested in coming down and a little audience participation, we try to have a couple people once in a while. We like to do the pseudo-live thing. So email me. Once again, invite me to your party. You can probably invite
great idea.
Trip and Jeff. We'll come to your party, invite us. We can talk about all kinds of things. We know a lot about music, we know a lot about life, art, cutting your grass, working on your house. Invite us to your party.
I can help you plan your wedding.
You know,
yes,
and we can flirt with the women and leave. You don't have to worry about anything happening.
Right.
You know, so there's a lot, and we leave on time when you're ready for us to go. Invite us to your party if you're having any spring parties coming up. You know, any special celebrations. We do weddings probably too. We can go to after funeral things. You know, we'll float your boat there. If you're interested in a copy of the show, send me an email. Maybe I can get a DVD. We'll figure something out on that. I don't know if anybody's interested or not. You know, of those 10 to 4,000 people watching, somebody may want to see it. But feel free to email me. Maybe we work something out. And if we can't, we'll blame George.
Yeah.
It's George's fault. That's right. Here's one for you. I was on my phone the other day, and I was talking to somebody, and I heard this sort of clicking noise.
Oh yeah.
And I wondered, you know, with this thing of, because here we are, we're shooting, and the show is coming up in basically April, probably April-May time frame. But we're filming actually in January, and with the recent discussions about George basically tapping people's phones, it sort of made me wonder. What happened though was there was this clicking sound, and I didn't really put much credence in it. I was like, okay, that's just another media hype thing. But I wondered about my phone because I was hearing this in the background, and there was something along the line of, Laura, hang up. Can't you see I'm listening on the phone? So maybe it's true.
Usually if you hear the clicking noise, that means the phone tap battery is about to die.
Okay.
So, but don't worry, because whenever you step out to the grocery store, they will come in and change the battery, and you won't even know they were there.
Well, I thought about letting him know, but he'll probably deny it.
Sure.
And then Cheney doesn't care. So,
Cheney, you told him to do it.
Yeah, that's probably it. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to talk about. You said something about Christmas toys. So tell me about some new things you got.
Our band got new toys. 2 of the 3 members got new musical toys. And we took them to do a show Friday night, and it was just so much fun. Our bass player got a fretless acoustic electric bass guitar. I've never seen one in my life. Don't ask me to describe it. Very cool instrument, though, and it went well with this djembe drum that Jeff got. That's like, size of a roll-out garbage can. Cool? Tell me about it.
It was so cool. It's my bro Dave, who sometimes is here playing with us, and we all play in bands together rather incestuously. But Dave got me the djembe.
I don't even go there. That's just
honestly, it's this big around. It's this big. It's huge, and it just sounds so good. And all my other drums are now collecting dust because this thing sounds so good.
I know. Where's the little red drum?
You don't have the orange one because I got this other. My Christmas present to myself was this clear acrylic snare drum.
I know. I just took a glance for a minute. It's like, what's in the frame?
It's not there. And that's so cool. I love that.
Is the tone better or something?
I beg your pardon?
The tone better or something?
It is. It's a better tone, and it looks cool. So
it's pretty slick.
About right.
Yeah.
And speaking of looking cool,
aesthetics is everything.
Trip, though he didn't get any musical instruments, he got a lava lamp.
Yes,
for Christmas.
Jeff gave me a lava lamp. Coolest thing.
I have 2.
Oh, really?
Man.
Everybody in the band got lava lamps.
I got an original lava lamp from when the original lava lamps were out. I still have my original one.
Cool.
That's probably what, 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was young when somebody gave it to me. I had seen it at some older teenager's house, and so I've got it. And somebody gave me an updated one.
I love it.
I think I used to sit around and stare at them.
And his wife didn't
Days
roll her
used to sit around and
eyes.
stare at
She
them.
saw it. She, because that was the real determining factor.
Yes, it's
Well,
sitting
she
on the
was cool
kitchen
with it.
counter still.
Really?
And she does slow down when she walks by it.
You can't help it.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It is black, man. It's silver outside, and the lava's black.
Lava's black. Because one's mine. I got one that's blue, and the original one's red.
Yeah.
With a gold base. Yeah. We're dating ourselves here.
8 tracks and lava lamps, baby.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the holiday gigs you did. And speaking of holidays versus, in case you didn't do any any Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or.
I don't know about you. I took all of December.
You were off.
Yeah. But we
That's
did
right,
a
I saw
gig
your note.
Before December. Can we tell? I guess we can tell what town
This
it
is
was.
not
sure.
the Ramadan gig.
That's
No, okay, yeah.
It was in a town called Bostic, North Carolina, which is near Rutherford. Oh, man. Music hall up there called the Golden Valley Music Park. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. We drove and drove and drove and drove and finally found this place. And it was a great room. It was really a lot of fun. And nobody local came. Our whole crowd that we had there drove up from Charlotte. So,
All three of them.
yeah.
All three of them.
So basically, a tourist event became for the town, huh?
Basically, yeah, an influx of foreign money, and we camped there. We put on a big show. We camped there, and it was a blast. Really, a lot of fun. 2 bands, our trio, and then the Southern Rock Country Punk Garage Band I told you about, Cattle Truck, played that gig.
So
also.
you stayed busy because you do.
Yeah, the bass player in our trio is in both bands too.
So who's the bass player? Okay, I have not seen him.
No, his name
gotta
is
bring
Scott
him.
Cavendish. We ought to. I'm wondering about the technical aspects of hooking up his rig, but yeah, it would be fun to bring him
Well,
in here.
he's not
Well,
coming
yeah,
on
I
the
mean-
show till he gets a kill.
Yeah, he's got to
That's all
buy a
I'm saying.
kilt. We're holding.
Well, you could have brought him tonight.
He's got a skinny
Or
leg
he's got to wear one
problem.
anyway, just
Yeah.
to get introduced, huh?
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, run by one of the stores and buy him a skirt real quick, and
He's been on the internet looking at him. I know he's gonna surprise us.
making a
one of
big
these
to do of it, huh?
Yeah.
Feel like he's putting it off to me.
We express our individuality by all dressing
All
alike.
dressing the same, yeah. It's kind of a pips.
Y'all weren't alike last time I saw because you had some plaid on, and Dave McKenzie, who's
He
not
had-
with us tonight,
yeah,
couldn't
he
make
had
it.
the
traditional.
He had a
kilt,
traditional.
Yeah.
And you had the little flap thing hanging on the
Right,
front.
right. And Dave was more traditional than you might know.
Now I'm tell you what, Trip. Yeah,
Oh, stop now.
yours though, I think you need to work on yours, Trip.
I knew.
It
You just need a sporn.
looked
Yeah,
like
I think-
something that you wear to a girls' school.
Oh, man. Now, wait a minute.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay, see, I told you. I said, if I get any of these comments, I'm not wearing it anymore.
I know.
See?
See, it's your fault, Ben, because he said, I'm not wearing it because Ben's going to make some
Ben,
comment."
yeah. The George Carlin guy here is going to give me a hard time about it.
It's about time. Somebody else got it besides me. No, actually, like I said, because I was looking for the idea of like I said, surprising. I thought it'd been, we could just all come out. Because I got a little Scottish in me also somewhere. You know, I can dig back somewhere enough. I can lie anyway. And
There you
all right, let's talk about what's going on between now. Let's say because we're shooting in January. Show's going to air in April. So what's going to be happening that hopefully the people love seeing between now and April, and then what do you know beyond that?
I would think probably, like right now, maybe half the country is being wiretapped by the U.S. government. By April, when this show actually airs, I figure the entire country will be being wiretapped.
Laura, can't you see I'm trying to listen?
I'm sorry, is that not what you were talking about? I'm sorry.
See, you get him rolling on this kind of stuff. Conspiracy. It's from watching his weird movies.
That's it.
Keep
That's it.
dragging
It has no
this way.
basis in reality whatsoever.
We got a show February 8th at the Evening Muse here in Charlotte. It'll be the Trip Rogers Trio and Cattle Truck again. Early, 8 o'clock.
Do you get
'cause
paid
it's a
double for
school.
that? Is that why you're working this kind of deal out?
Paid musician? Come on, baby.
No, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Hey, look how much money you're making here.
Exactly.
Oh, quadruple that. That's
Yeah.
what
You got at
we're
least
doing,
what, 4 tonight or
Yeah.
2,
Oh, at
4
least.
pieces
Yeah.
of pizza?
man. Pizza, yeah. I got a chicken wing, baby.
Oh, God, I didn't
Look
make
what
any
we got in
chicken
there
wings.
before the
I'm an
cameras.
executive now. That's right.
But and then in March, the Mint Hill Scottish Festival.
My wife is president of the Mint Hill Scottish Society, and they put on the big Mint Hill Scottish Festival. Gail
March what? Do
Warning
you know
will
the
be
date?
playing that.
What's the date?
March 25th.
March 25th. I wonder if
Saturday
we make
the
we could get over and do some camera work.
That would be cool, man.
And we get, that wouldn't show until probably into that. We could do that as part of a. Hopefully, we're around for a year. Or we can do it part of a birthday celebration for the
That'd
show.
be great. That would be cool.
And if everything works out the way we think it's going to, that's going to be the first official public appearance of Trip being the new 4th person in Gale Warning, the Funky Bagpipe Band.
So the 4th person is the bass player.
No, the 3rd person is our keyboardist.
Oh, okay.
And-
there's another one I didn't know about.
Well,
Yeah, we
and
have.
Dave, Trip has joined the ranks, and that show that weekend will be the first
Well,
time.
feel
that
free
all of us
to
play
invite
together.
us. You know, if they want to come down. Like I said, I don't know what kind of power
Well,
requirements they got, but
I don't know if you caught it or not, but when Dave was here, that was the first public performance of Gale Warning with this 3-song.
yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. So
Cool. We
you
keep
saw
rolling.
it first, right
That's
here
right.
on the Modern Renaissance.
Right here on
Man.
Modern Renaissance Man. Can't beat that. We do a lot of firsts. We try to anyway.
Absolutely.
Keep the show interesting. So what's going on in the far, say, this summer, so that when people now will see this, say, in April, what are they going to know to try to look for, maybe May, June? You got anything planned yet?
I guess the main thing is like check the websites, www.galewarning.com and www.triprogers.com.
.com, yeah.
and that's got the schedules. When the spring and summer comes around, we're trying to play a lot of festivals. The Leaf Festival in Black Mountain, the Shikori
Black Mountain's cool. I love Black Mountain.
It's a really fun
Like
festival. The Shikori Hills Festival near Chapel Hill, the Loch Norman Scottish Festival.
Now, where's that at? Where's that at on
Lake
the lake?
Norman.
I know, but whereabouts on the lake?
What's the name of that farm, man?
Is that off
Rural Hills Farm.
Rural Hills.
Is that like on the Mecklenburg side, or is the Iredale side?
I'm not sure which
I
it
don't
is.
know. I get directions the morning of every time.
You cross water to get to it up 77.
You go, it's out Davis Ford Road. There we
Okay,
go,
so it's
yes.
this side. It's in
yeah,
Mecklenburg.
okay, yeah.
Well, as long as you stay off of 73. Highway
It
73.
winds
yeah.
and winds and winds,
Yeah,
and
it's
suddenly,
gorgeous
boom,
out
you're
there.
there.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we'll be playing there, I think.
'Cause that's
Also, the last Saturday of every month, I'm at Crossroads Coffee House in
okay,
Waxhaw.
in Waxhaw.
Yes.
It's hard not to miss that. Just drive right into Waxhaw. Well, fellas, once again, we come to the end of a wonderful time together.
I live for this.
Could you do me a favor? Could you grab a few little sounds I hear from the audience if they like some of the sounds as we go out the door here? And
We'd be
so
happy
I'll
to.
wrap it up here.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Once again, I'd like to thank all the volunteers to help make this show possible. Without them, it wouldn't help at all. Dano, my director, you're the man. Of course, the green room manager who has left but brought the pizza for everybody to munch on. My best girl, Kate Copeland. Couldn't do without you, at least hauling in the bushes and the chairs and announcing all the pizzas so everybody ran away. Email me if you like the show. Tell me what you think. Don't forget any of the victims of the natural disasters we had. Don't forget the people over in Iraq and their families, the men and women and their soldiers that are helping serve this country. We come on the first and third Friday of every month on this public access station. Check it out. Public Access TV. It's a way to go. It's a way for you to get involved in television. Thank you. I'm Ben Copeland, the Modern Renaissance Man. Good night.